As it's Saturday, right? It's Saturday, I'm still working, right? And it's moments like this where I kind of get to appreciate and sit back and kind of go back to the drawing boards. Right now, I'm about to plan out my week for Monday. This is gonna be a really important week because I'm gonna be traveling and I want to have a lot of things in place before I travel, right? But it's Saturday, right? It's Saturday. I could be doing anything right now. I could be traveling. I could be partying. I could be drinking. I could be celebrating, but I'm here grinding. I'm here grinding because I have a bigger vision in mind. I believe in my craft. I love what I do every single day, and I'm scared. I'm scared that things will change. So I'm constantly working on getting to that next level aspect, man. I don't say this to mean anything. I really just say this to show, for anybody that's on the opposite side of the screen, you get to a point where in your life, nothing else matters than hitting that next goal, right? And, I've had, a couple 100K months as far as with everything, not trading, what I'm saying? I've had 100K month trading, but I'm talking about this is my first time having consistent 100K months, which I'm super grateful and thankful for. And I reflect back and I start thinking, man, this is good, but I can go a little harder, right? But I'm thankful, man, because this is a wake-up call, right? Guys, just in this economy alone, man, you always need extra streams of income. You need other ways to make money. My main priority, my goal has always been to create a life to where I don't have to necessarily look at the things as far as my everyday essentials, right? I want to be able to go to the store, not look at the fact that toothpaste is $6 and then the cheaper brand is $4. I just want to be able to get the things that I want. I want to be able to go to get gas and not have to look at, oh damn, well, this gas price is a little bit cheaper, maybe 5 cents cheaper than it would be 2-3 miles from here, right? I don't look at stuff like that, right? The whole purpose of me trading and, starting businesses and investing back into, other streams of income is so I can do the things that I want. And it's not extravagant. It's not like I'm doing this stuff to get the crazy stuff. I'm really just doing the stuff to have peace, right? I don't want my goal for me and my future family. I don't want to come to a situation where money matters, right? I think we are so much in this rat race every single day that we're grinding, hustling, that money just moves everything, right? I want to get to a position where money is the last thing I'm worried about, right? And in order for that to happen, I gotta be able to sacrifice days like this, right? It's Saturday, 8 p.m. Saturday, 8 p.m. I gotta be able to sacrifice days like this, right? When you get older, right? What I would tell myself when I was 24, 23, I would tell myself, stop wasting time on things that don't really matter. Stop chasing women, stop not taking your health serious, stop drinking liquor and things that are gonna hurt you, right? Enjoy yourself, have a good time, but prepare for the future, right? I know people say the 20s are your best years of your life, right? Because you're young, you have fun. I promise you, there's a different feeling now, being in a better position. Me being 30, I enjoy every moment that I sacrificed, right? Because although I'm not perfect, and although I'm not where I want to be, I look up and I'm in a way better position than I used to be. And I'm telling you, when you get to 30, all the things that you thought you liked at 20, it's not gonna matter. All the things that you thought that was in style when you're in 20s, doesn't matter, right? All that matters is how you show up for yourself every day, what you believe in, what you stand on, right? And most of all, what do you have to offer, right? That's all people care about, when you're 30 and stuff like that, man. So if I could leave anything with anybody, if you're 19, 20, 15, 18, 30, 35, 40, focus on you, right? Focus on you. Focus on being the best version of yourself every day. And focus on making sure that when you look yourself in the mirror, you're proud of who you are, right? I remember, when things were so different. I remember when I was literally staying up late nights, 2, 3 a.m. and I wake up at 5, 6 a.m., go to work, rinse and repeat. And I look back because time is flying, bro. It's flying. Like, I can't believe that I'm 30, but I'm so thankful, so grateful that I never gave up. I'm not perfect, but I'm grateful that I never gave up, bro. And people don't understand the power of not giving up. When you don't give up, when you don't give up on yourself and you are relentless, right? The best quality you can have in life is just relentless. and persistence, right? It doesn't matter what you're throwing at me. It doesn't matter what season you put me through. I'm going to show up every single day for myself. And I'm going to do what I need to get done, right? Resilience, relentlessness, and resilience. Showing up regardless of the circumstance or the outcome and not giving a fuck. Man, that stuff right there, man, if there's anything that, anybody could take from me, that's what it is. And that's what it's about. And when you have that quality, every top entrepreneur I know has that quality, right? And when you have that quality, I promise you, man, you're going to see light at the end of the tunnel. You and how much you make is the direct correlation of the top 5 people that you're around every single day. All of my friends now, the top 5 people I hang myself around with now, all of them make over 50, 60, 70, 80, if not 100 plus K a month. Every single one of them. And if they don't, they're on the way to, or they have the discipline and the work ethic to do that, right? Because I only surround myself with people that think like me. I only surround myself with people that are like-minded, people that want to get to the next level, the people that want some more out of this life. If you're out here bullshitting and you're sugarcoating shit and you're going through the fucking motions, right? Excuse the language, I don't even surround myself around those type of people because I have goals for myself. I want to do the best that I can. I have a family to provide for. I don't have time to be surrounded by those type of people. Getting around the right type of people will change your life more than anything it ever could, right? Once I started hanging around with the people that were doing things with their life and the people that wanted more and they're starting new businesses, they're doing self-development, they're going to the gym, they're working out, they're running, and I stopped hanging myself around football players that kept feeling like they were still athletes even after 27, 28, 29, 30, that didn't do anything but coach or do something that wasn't generating any real income to provide for the family. I stopped hanging around those type of people. My life started going uphill. The people that weren't really on shit, that were bullshitting, that are going through the motions, that are partying, clubbing, this and this, I stayed away from them. Ever since I started staying away from them, it's like God just started blessing me. Ever since I started staying away from people that were just going out every day, God just started blessing me. Right? My mind got sharper. I think clearer. Right? Now I'm literally texting multi-millionaires day to day. They see something in me, right? Because of what I do and what I post every day and the consistency that I come, right? So stop asking yourself why you can't get around these people. Focus on building yourself first, right? Building yourself first, applying things, right, that you see in information, right? And staying consistent. And guess what? You're going to naturally find yourself opening doors to those rooms, right? If you're on the other side, you're listening to me, man, I'm not here to ever brag or put anything in your face. It's not me, because I know God can take it back in a moment. I'm here to tell you that there's a different side of life that God has for you, but you're going to have to believe in yourself. You're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to jump. And you're going to have to start telling people no, right? You got to say no to the old ways. No to the things that are not benefiting you. No to people that put you in situations that are inconvenient to you, right? You got to tell those people no. And the moment you start telling these people no, you're going to start seeing the right type of people being around you, right? When you can't do nothing for somebody, the best way you can tell if somebody's really fucking with you is if you can't do nothing for them and how they treat you. If I can't do nothing for you and you're still treating me with kindness, you're still helping me trying to get to the next level, you're still doing this and this, that's the type of people we want to be around. Not the people that literally are just take. That is what you need to get to that next level. You got to believe that. You got to think that. You got to manifest that. You got to ignore the negativity. You got to ignore the people that say shit. People are talking on my phone right now, talking shit. Somebody talking shit right now on Instagram as we speak, as right now. They're always saying something negative about me. But guess what? That doesn't change nothing. That's not going to change how I get up every day. That's not how I change how I view God. That's not going to change what I think of myself, right? I know me. But how did this come? How did this happen? This happened from applying and showing up consistently every single day for myself. When you show up disciplined every single day for yourself, guess what? When somebody tries to tell you about yourself, you ignore the hell out of them. You can't tell me anything, right? You can say whatever. I don't care because I know who God has called me to be. I know who I am, right? And you got to believe that yourself, right? I don't have all the answers. I don't. But for somebody that's been at the bottom and for somebody that is still working to work his way to the top, because there's never no top. You can always keep improving. You can always keep growing. I'm here to tell you that you could do this. Big bro Drek, right? They call me big bro now. You know, I'm 30. You see what I'm saying? I'm not 20s no more. So I'm Unc or big bro. Big bro Drek. Big bro
It's telling you you can do this shit, but you gotta believe that, man. I promise you.